show some important message to user, and it's mandatory to show that execution to the user. Then I will use finally.
That's right. But you are very correct in that. Okay, that is my style of giving answer. Your style might be different. Okay, and I'm not saying that you are wrong at all. Okay.
With a chance, I can be a great team player with sharing my knowledge and my experiences, and I can even teach the things I know to any people who are
Orbits of
electrons. And these orbits vary in numbers according to natural things. And positive to negative is directed field.
Yeah, how to make that directed?
I can use a battery.
You can use battery, right?
Yes.
Okay. हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम जो बात करने वाले हैं ऋतुजा से बात करेंगे, ऋतुजा परदेशी. शी इज़ फ्रॉम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स बैकग्राउंड एंड विल सी हाउ शी परफॉर्म्स. इस वीडियो में हम एडवांस तक जाने वाले हैं. SQL भी जाएंगे, देखेंगे. एडवांस के बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे, बेसिक या थोड़े से एडवांस लेवल के भी क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे. कोर जावा भी देखेंगे. एंड जैसे आपको हर वीडियो में सीखने को मिलता है, वैसे आज भी कुछ ना कुछ मिलेगा. सब्सक्राइब कीजिए चैनल को. जैसे मैंने आपको हमेशा बताया हुआ है कि आजकल मैं जो पंच लाइन बोलता हूँ, 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर चाहिए 3 महीने में. तो आपका कंट्रीब्यूशन बहुत जरूरी है इसमें. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं, ऋतुजा से बात करते हैं. Hello, welcome Rutuja.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity.
Great. So once you receive call, you came from Bibwewadi.
Yes, sir.
You stay in the Bibwewadi, right?
Yes, sir. Bibwewadi.
You are originally from Pune?
Yes, sir. I am from Pune. I was actually located in Mandai. I shifted to Bibwewadi around 7 years ago.
Okay.
Yes.
I can see in your resume that you did your 10th from Huzur Paga, then HSC from NMV High School.
Yes, sir.
Then B Electronics and Telecommunication from Sinhgad Institute.
Yes,
right?
from Nare branch.
Nare, Sinhgad Institute. Great. Let's start with some questions. Firstly, I want you to brief yourself.
Yes, sir. Sir, my full name is Rutuja Pardeshi. I am a native citizen of Pune. I am BE/ENTC graduate, and I did my graduation. Recently, I did my graduation, and currently I am pursuing my full stack development course at Java by Kiran, and I am done with my core Java and advanced Java module. I am pursuing the full stack front end part of my course. And yes, nowadays I am working on a project. It's a Spring Boot project. It demonstrates a hotel management system, and in this project I have used some REST APIs that demonstrate how manager database how we can manipulate that data on manager data and such as staff data likewise.
Perfect. So I can understand what you worked on. Okay, so this is good thing you told that what your project is and what you are working on. Okay.
Yes.
So you are doing Angular right now?
Yes, sir.
What do you know in Angular?
Sir, in Angular I just started my course.
You are newbie in the Angular.
Yes.
But still something.
Yes.
At least some lectures you might have attended.
Yes. Angular is a framework. It is used to develop web-based applications and to develop front-end part of that applications, and we can connect this part to our back-end applications such as Java to maybe Python or anything that it can be. So in Angular we use JavaScript. Angular comes with many versions, and recent version is 12, I guess, and many more are there, but I'm learning 12, and it is based in JavaScript and TypeScript also. Good.
So I can see that you wrote Maven, then Spring Initializer.
Yes, sir.
What is Maven?
Sir, Maven is a project building tool, and using it we can develop Spring Boot projects.
It is for Spring Boot, you are saying? Maven?
Not exactly Spring Boot, but we can develop different kinds of projects, including Spring Boot. And we can also develop Spring MVC projects. Spring MVC stands for Spring Model View Controller.
Yeah, you are correct. But more, I would expect you to say, if someone asks you Maven, you should say Maven is used as a dependency management tool.
Okay. Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So I'm not saying you are wrong, but if you could say this word as a dependency, it will be really great. Okay?
Dependency management.
Yeah, dependency management. Basically, it manages the dependencies.
Yes.
And that's why your project is getting built. Okay?
Yes.
So, how you rate yourself in core Java? 1 to 10. 1 is lowest and 10 is highest.
Sir, 7.5.
Okay. Okay, so let me ask you some basic questions.
Yes, sir.
Can variable be final?
Yes, sir.
Possible?
Yes.
Okay. Can variable be abstract?
Yes, sir.
Pakka? No. Variable cannot be abstract. Okay. Can method be abstract?
Yes. We can declare abstract methods, but using abstract methods, we can't access data.
Okay. Why? Means abstract method doesn't have a body, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they can just give an idea about what can we do in that method if it's overridden.
Okay. So it is preferable to override abstract methods, you are saying, right?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Okay. Why multiple inheritance is not allowed in Java?
Sir, multiple inheritance leads to diamond problem in Java.
What is diamond problem?
Let me come to it. If I have two classes in Java, A and B, and these two classes are extended, class C extends both of these classes. C extends A and C extends B. So when a child class is there, it calls it superclass constructors with using super keyword. So using super keyword, it will get confused in which constructor to call out of these two constructors. So
multiple inheritance means what actually? Multiple superclasses or multiple subclasses?
No, when one class is having multiple parents, we can say it is multiple inheritance. But it will obviously it will get confused because of two parent constructors in which constructor to call. Because super keyword is used in constructor
Of subclass.
Yes, of subclass, and we just use that keyword. But when having two parent classes, obviously that
Okay, great.
confusion arises.
Is multiple inheritance allowed in case of interfaces?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Sir, we can find a solution to diamond problem.
How?
Sir, I have not used it directly, so.
Okay, so you should say in such cases, because see, you only said diamond problem happens in the classes.
Multiple inheritance, yes.
Now you said correctly that in interfaces it won't happen.
Yes.
Then I asked you question, what is diamond problem?
Yes.
You told that also.
Yes.
Having one subclass and multiple superclasses,
Yes.
and from subclass constructor there will be super keyword, and due to that
Yes.
super it get confused which superclass to access.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Similar fashion, you should say here interfaces doesn't have constructor,
Yes.
so there is no question of super, right?
Yes. Yes.
So like that you should manage.
Yes, sir.
So my take would be, why multiple inheritance is allowed in case of interfaces. I would say in interfaces anyway there is no constructor.
Yes.
Because it doesn't have constructor means it doesn't have super,
Yes.
and it doesn't have super means there is no question of going constructor call to which super interface.
Yes.
What the point?
Yes, sir.
Do you know any inbuilt interfaces in Java?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
List is an interface in Java.
Correct.
Then set and queue.
Set and
Queue.
great. Inbuilt classes in Java?
Object class first of all.
Mhm.
Then all the wrapper classes.
Mhm.
Then
Any
string
wrapper class you know?
Yes, sir. Integer.
Any other class, built-in class you know?
Sir, string.
String.
Yes.
Any other more?
Sir, string buffer.
System,
builder.
system,
Yes.
string. Okay. Do you know any method from the string class?
Yes, sir.
Which method?
Two string method, sir.
To string method of string class.
Yes.
Any other method?
Yes, sir. There is wait method in string also. There is a split method. Then there is substring method. Then there is stream method. Likewise, we have so many methods in string class.
Good, good. What is the difference between string and string buffer?
So if I make an object of string class, I cannot make changes to its original copy. And if I make some string object of Rutuja, then if I want to make changes to that object, it will make a new copy. And if I am using string buffer instead of string, then I'll know if I want to make changes, then I can just use append method by string method, and I can use same object, and it will avoid the wastage of memory.
Okay. So you mean to say if we go for concatenation of a string,
Yes.
then in case of string, multiple objects will get created.
Yes.
Whereas in case of string buffer, similar memory will get used, right?
Yes.
Great. Okay. So you know exception handling.
Yes, sir.
Why to use it?
Sir, we use exception handling to allow normal flow of a program without any issue at the runtime. So basically, exception is any event that occurs during the runtime of program to interrupt the normal program flow. So exception handling is some methodologies we perform to avoid that exception to come. So that
what is finally block in exception?
Sir, finally block is used in exception handling, but it is a block that we can use to show any important code we want to show.
So you mean to say finally block is for important code?
No. It is used for example, if I'm writing any risky code, then if exception comes after that code, I need to show some important message to user, and it's mandatory to show that execution to the user. Then I'll use finally block.
Very good. Make it more smooth. Perfect. So you are good at adjusting the things, and you're really giving answers in a proper fashion. So if this question would have been asked to me, why to use finally, I would have answered in a way like the code which you want to execute compulsorily,
Yes.
irrespective of exception occurs or not occurs.
Yes.
That's it, right?
Yes.
But you are very correct in that. Okay, that is my style of giving answer.
Yes.
Your style might be different. Okay, and I'm not saying that you are wrong at all. Okay, you are using Eclipse, right?
Yes.
What difference between using Eclipse and Notepad?
Sir, Eclipse is an integrated development kit for projects. So ideally, if I want my project to build faster and to have more features, and in terms of faster development, Eclipse is better than Notepad.
But why? What do you get in that? I understand faster development. What extra feature you see in Eclipse than the Notepad?
Sir, using Eclipse, it provides different versions, such as, for example, if I'm developing a project for web development, Eclipse will provide me tools for web development, such as Java EE application version of it. Likewise, that's it. And even if I'm developing a project and I don't know any method of some class, then it will give a list of suggestions, so that I can use. I can read those suggestions, and I can use those methods even if I don't know it. That's
the correct answer. Okay, suggestions.
Yes.
In Notepad, you don't get suggestions.
Yes.
Faster development. That is correct. Okay, but why faster development? Because suggestions, autocomplete.
Yes.
Right. Colors. You don't get colors in the Notepad.
Yes.
Right. Some keyword colors and all.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Okay. How to clone an object?
So by using clone method by object class.
Clone method is of which class?
Object class.
Okay. Did you use GitHub?
Yes, sir. I'm learning it.
What is GitHub?
Sir, GitHub is open source project development website, you can say. By using GitHub, I can access my project from anywhere in the world. So if I'm using my project here and you are using this only project from different country, then I can just upload my project, my work on that GitHub site, and you can access it by your aid.
But that can be done through shared drive also, right? In Google Drive, you can keep your code
Yes, sir.
and share that link with your friends.
Yes.
They can use it worldwide, right?
Yes.
Then what is the difference between Google Drive and GitHub?
Sir, it is a professional platform and it is built
Google
for...
Drive is also a professional platform.
Yes, sir, but GitHub is there for project development so that I can upload all the files and...
You can upload your files in Google Drive also.
Yes. But it is better in terms of teamwork and project management.
But better to do in the Google Drive because it is more better. It's by Google company, right?
No, sir, I'll prefer GitHub.
That's what I'm asking. Why? There must be some reason, right?
Yes.
So it's a concurrent versioning system.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say this is a GitHub.
Yes.
One file we put there.
Yes.
Second file you put there.
Yes.
So in simple drive, it will get replaced.
Yes.
But in GitHub, versions will get created.
Yes. And if I want to merge it, then I can merge them.
In Google Drive, you don't get all these features.
Yes.
Correct? Google Drive is just storage.
Yes.
GitHub is a storage plus version controlling system. Merging, conflicts, everything it is.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this should be in your answer.
Yes, sir.
But very good. You have used it. You put some projects over there?
Yes, sir. I have project.
I can see one link in your resume. Rutuja.
Yes, SNP.
What is SNP?
S stands for my mother's name, Shubhangi, and N for my father's name, P for my surname.
Good. Great. What are your strengths?
So my strengths are teamwork, good communication, and willing to learn.
How I can say, or how you can prove that you have good teamwork skill? Because right now I cannot bring people here to make you work with them, right?
Yes, sir.
So how easily you can convince me that you're a good team player with your past experience or maybe college days or something?
Sir, in my past experience, in my college project, I have performed group discussions with my project team, and we have discussed so many things in bulk. We decided everything together, and it was a very fun. I really enjoyed that activity, and we performed our presentation at when the engineering presentation terms that things we face. So it was a really great experience for me to learn, and also after that I did an internship in an electronic company. So there I got to know if provided with a chance, I can be a great team player with sharing my knowledge and my experiences, and I can even teach the things I know to any people who are.
So you like teaching?
Yes, sir.
So you want to become a teacher or a software developer?
No, sir. I want to develop software.
Why?
I don't want to be a teacher right now.
Why?
Sir, because this is a new technology to learn, and I'm willing to learn it since many years.
So you don't want to be a teacher? But you love teaching, you are saying?
Yes, sir.
Still you don't want to become teacher?
Yes, sir, because likewise I have many hobbies such as drawing, reading, and communicating with people.
You have mentioned those in the resume? No.
No.
Okay, so don't ever mention also. Okay,
Yes.
because it's not needed. Painting, you know, right?
Yes.
It's none of my area of interest.
Yes.
Right, but it's great. Okay, so you are from electronics background, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you know in electronics?
Sir, in electronics, there are many technologies such as software and hardware. So, for example, the company I worked in as a testing engineer was a hardware testing company.
No, but I'm just asking you electronics concept.
Okay. So,
which concept? Electron, photons, all this belongs to electronics?
Yes, sir. Electron is the core of everything.
What is electron?
Electron is a single element in an atom, which if
so atom is a big thing, and
electron is the one which moves in that periphery in orbits. And if electron is misplaced, then it creates all the waves.
So you mean to say atom is the one thing, and inside atom there are a lot of electrons?
Yes, sir. Inside atom there is a nucleus, there are protons and neutrons, and electron is the one who moves in orbits.
I didn't understand. Atom is a big thing.
Sir, can I draw it?
You just explain it.
Okay. So if you see a Saturn,
yeah,
there is
Saturn. Yeah, I know Saturn. What is this?
This is nucleus, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And these are orbits.
Orbits of?
Orbits of electrons.
Mm-hmm.
And these orbits vary in numbers according to what element you are choosing. If it is a semiconductor, if it is a conductor, and if it's a non-conductor, these orbits keep changing. But when you work in industry, these things are far apart, and you need to focus on what is in front of you.
Yeah. So this is a diagram of what?
This is diagram of an atom.
Atom.
Yes. This is plus charge, and these are negative electrons.
So can I say that atom has electrons or electrons has atoms?
Atom has electrons.
Pakka?
Yes, sir.
Confirm?
Yes, sir.
How many electrons can be there in one atom?
It can vary in numbers from 2 electrons minimum to
minimum 2?
Minimum 2 electrons to in hundreds of 8 electrons. It can vary.
But at least minimum it should be 2.
You can say that.
Why?
Because it needs to be balanced.
Okay. What is the unit of current?
Milliampere. Ampere.
Okay. Can you give me the definition of current?
It's a flow of electrons.
It's a flow of electrons.
From negative to positive.
Not positive to negative?
It can flow like that.
Positive to negative, negative to positive, right?
Negative to positive is natural thing.
Mm-hmm.
And positive to negative is directed thing.
Yeah, how to make that directed?
I can use a battery.
You can use a battery, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between we charge a cell and we light up the some bulb, right? There is one process.
Yes.
And another is there is a light, right? MSEB, that is Maharashtra State Electricity Board.
You put a switch, you on it, and then the light is.
What is the difference between these two?
Sir, one is active circuit.
You got the point.
Yes.
There is a battery, you charge it,
yes,
and then you lit the bulb.
Yes. Yes.
Another one, you switch on the light,
yes,
okay, and light lights up.
Yes.
What is the difference between these two?
Sir, one is active circuit, one is passive circuit.
Which one is active circuit?
The one having switch is active.
Okay.
Because it contains live current.
Because it contains
live current.
Live current.
Yes.
And what is this battery thing? It's a
can,
passive.
You can say it like that. Not exactly because I can't remember it right now, but yes.
So in battery, how current is getting stored? If you can recall these things.
There are lithium and there are different types of battery, and we can use semiconductors for that, which are having holes, and then we can charge them, and these holes keep their charge in themselves. I mean, they store these charges. So
which material is used to store the charges?
For example, I can use lithium-ion battery.
Yes.
They are having ions in that.
Perfect.
Yes. So ions by default we can say it as holes. They don't have any charge. So if I charge them by using any electric flow, they get charged, and I can use them in any circuit.
Perfect. Good. So you ever gave electronics interview in your whole career?
Yes, sir.
Then what is the difference between electrons and photons?
Sir, one is with negative charge, other is with positive charge.
So anything is complete without single of these two, or always there should be both
Sir,
electrons and protons?
everything we know is made of atoms.
Hmm.
So
And atoms has electrons
yes,
and
protons and neutrons,
everything, right?
Yes.
So it is compulsory to have electrons, protons, and neutrons.
Yes, that's why when we experience some static electric charge, we find some static electric charge once we rub something on our skins. Right?
So like a plastic chair, sometimes it gives shocks to us.
Yes.
So what is that? That is static electricity.
Static electric charge.
Static electric charge.
Yes.
Great to know, and I'm also getting knowledge from you that what does electronics means, what are the electronics concept, because I know Java, I know Hibernate, Spring, and you also know that. But this is great to know, good to learn. Okay, because these are the natural concepts.
Yes, sir.
Neutron, protons, electrons, and every engineer at least should know this.
Yes, sir.
Some people might say, no, I'm not from electronics background. Doesn't matter, but he should know it, right?
Yes, sir.
They are the basics. Yeah, so going ahead, you know HTML?
Yes, sir.
Why do you use HTML?
Sir, HTML is a framing language for front end. For example, if I'm designing my flat, my house, then HTML will add the basic framework that I need for building that house. It will contain walls, it will contain roof, some tiles, some windows, like that. So
you mean to say
it's a basic framework?
Yeah. So what happens with HTML? What you achieve out of HTML?
Out of HTML, I get a basic web template.
Yeah, web template, so, web page.
Yes, web page. So if I try to write any content in HTML tags, it will become a website, like website.
Okay. So what is HTML?
Sir, HTML is a framing language for front-end development. It stands for Hypertext Markup Language. And
what do you achieve out of it?
I can achieve my basic frame of my website using HTML.
What is CSS?
CSS is it stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and it is used to add style and appearance of a website. Style and feel of
if CSS is not there, can we give colors in HTML pages?
Yes, sir, we can give that.
Okay, so there is no dependency on CSS?
Yes, sir, there is dependency on CSS.
What CSS helps you to do something? What is that something?
Sir, in CSS we can write all the properties of a web page in one.
Okay, I would have answered this in a way where, let's say there are 100 pages of HTML.
Yes.
And let's say I want same font everywhere.
Yes.
So I need to mention in every page that font name.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
But instead of doing that, if you have CSS, you can mention that font name with the name X.
Yes.
And mention that X in all the web pages.
Yes.
Automatically, font will get followed in all the pages. You don't need to write a long name of that font.
Yes.
Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. What is the difference between Spring and Spring Boot?
So Spring is a open source framework for project development. It is used for enterprise project development, and Spring Boot is built on top of Spring. It is also used for project development, but its main feature is its auto configuration. And Spring can be in Spring we can detect its main feature as its dependency injection.
Spring has feature of dependency injection, or Spring Boot have dependency injection?
Sir, it's a feature of Spring, but we can use it in Spring Boot.
Okay. Okay. So it's a feature of Spring.
Yes.
Okay. And Spring Boot is built on
Spring, on top of Spring.
On top of Spring. Means all the feature of Spring will be there in the Spring Boot.
Yes.
What are the dependencies you add while creating Spring Boot project?
For example, if I'm wanting to create any object.
Object or Spring Boot project, I'm asking.
Yes. Of session dependencies.
No.
Session
if I want to create Spring Boot project,
yes,
what are all dependencies I need to add? Like web.
Yes. Okay. I went inside that project part.
Yes.
I need to add JPA dependency, then dev tools dependency, then database dependency.
MySQL connector.
Yes, my
Web.
dependency. Yes.
Great. What is the difference between JDBC and Hibernate?
Sir, JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. It is a tool that uses some interfaces as well as some classes to connect our Java application to relational databases. So it uses, for example, statement and prepare statement for inserting its data. And on the other hand, Hibernate is an ORM tool. It means Object Relational Mapping tool. It uses JDBC internally. So in terms of development,
what do you think? Hibernate is faster or JDBC is faster?
sir, in terms of development, Hibernate is faster. I would prefer Hibernate in my project because
Performance-wise?
Performance-wise, JDBC is faster.
Then everybody should use JDBC, right?
No, sir, because in JDBC, we need to write huge codes. So
We need to write?
Huge codes and
Number of lines are more.
Yes, number of lines.
What is the problem?
It is not convenient for development part.
It is not convenient for developers.
Yes, not convenient for developers.
JDBC and Hibernate, when we talk about that, we want to deliver first.
Yes.
These days, people require fast responses.
Yes.
If you go for building a product in JDBC, it takes time to deliver the product.
Yes.
Because number of lines are more,
Yes.
more complex operations.
Yes.
But if you develop that in Hibernate, easily you can deliver in a less time.
Yes.
Because you don't need to write long, big repeated lines.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Performance is slower, but
Yes.
that can be matched through a physical resources
Yes.
like memory, RAM, hard disks, operating system,
Yes.
good processor. Okay?
Yes.
So like that answer you should be giving.
Yes.
But whatever answer you gave as per the fresher level, it's really best. Okay?
Yes.
Best of best, don't worry. You wrote you're good in J2E and Spring Boot. Don't you think Spring Boot is a part of J2E?
Yes, sir.
Really? Or Spring Boot is something different?
So Spring Boot.
What is this J2E?
So Java Enterprise Applications.
Okay, so it has servlet and JSP.
JSP.
Okay,
Yes.
will you remember this?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between servlet and JSP?
Sir, servlet is a class from Java and it is used for front end for adding our.
Servlet is used for front end or JSP?
Both are used for front end. JSP stands for Java Server Pages. We can add them to our project, and servlet is a class in which we can write the actual code and we can link our pages, HTML pages.
What is primary key and foreign key?
So primary key, for example, if I have two tables, first is student table and second is mark sheet table. So when I use student ID in my student table, that becomes my primary.
Can you give me simple definitions rather giving example?
Yes. Primary key is just a number input that is mandatory and it is not null, so that I can identify my terms in terms of calling them. And
no, keep it simple.
manipulating
See, I'll guide you.
Okay.
You said very correctly with the example, precisely, it's good. Pretty good. But you should have said primary key means not null and unique.
Yes.
Finish the thing.
Yes.
Got my point now?
Yes.
Foreign key means any key where primary key is like imported into another table, then it becomes a foreign key. It is referring to another table's primary key.
Yes.
Another table's primary key, maybe. Basically, it refers another table.
Yes.
What my point?
Yes.
So keep your answer simple.
Yes.
Okay? Simple, awesome, sweet.
Yes.
Okay. Tired?
Yes.
You wrote here Angular JS 2 plus. Means what?
Yes, sir, it's version of Angular.
Here.
Yes, sir.
It's a
Version of Angular.
the version of Angular.
Yes, sir.
So when you was in college, that time you knew Java already, or you learned Java recently, 6 months back?
I knew it back then, but I learn it from scratch right now.
Okay, from scratch you started with that. Great, you're giving good answers and good knowledge you have. GitHub, as you said, it's a repository, right?
Yes.
So you have good code over there right now?
Yes, I have some code over there, but I have not put all of my project over there.
Why?
Sir, I just tried uploading one project and I did not know whether it is correct or not.
You have LinkedIn profile, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you do with that LinkedIn profile?
Sir, LinkedIn is a professional platform for connecting to professionals in different sectors such as IT and then the sector you are working in, so that you build your network stronger and you know if you need any contacts. So
how you are using LinkedIn?
Okay.
I know you have added their profile and everything. I can see that in your resume.
Yes.
Right. Let me show it to our viewers also.
Yes.
So linkedin.com/in Rutuja Pardeshi, right?
Yes.
How you are using that?
Yes, using LinkedIn.
Simply you created profile and keep quiet, or what?
No. I can use LinkedIn references for searching new jobs.
That's it. In background, you are keep searching, right?
Yes, in background also.
But you don't post anything over there?
I post my achievements over in LinkedIn. So
any achievement you posted till today?
Yes, I have posted just one till date, that I was an introvert from starting, and then how I developed to an ambivert who can connect to people normally.
So you was introvert earlier and now you are?
Ambivert, you can say.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it. One post.
Yes, sir. Just
yeah. So viewers like you, audiences like you are also hearing this. You have to use LinkedIn very wisely. Okay? Yes, sir. Take advantage of it. Getting point?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you publish everything over there? What do you do in your system?
Yes.
You are doing a lot of programs.
Yes, sir.
You create REST APIs.
Yes.
You can post over there, right?
Okay. Yes.
What's bad in that? I created 4 APIs. I created hotel management software. I'm working on that. Yes. What's the problem?
No, sir.
Learning new skill with the Angular. What is going to happen?
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
So you are promising today that you'll keep posting something over there?
Yes, sir.
Every week, at least 2 posts on LinkedIn?
Yes, sir.
Pakka?
Yes, sir.
Great. At least keep 2 posts.
Okay.
What you need to do? Nothing. What are you studying? Just keep posting there. People will like it or doesn't like.
Yes.
Does that matter to you?
No.
What others think should not decide what you should think. What you think is what you think, right?
Yes, sir.
So don't worry. Even these interviews which I take and posted to YouTube, people comment like anything, whatever they want. Do you think that I should stop taking interviews just because people are saying something wrong about it?
No, sir, because an interview stands important for the person you are interviewing. For example, if I'm here right now interviewing in front of you, it has given me a lot of confidence in terms of speaking in front of a bunch of people. Like this video is going to serve some 1,000 people. So it matters to me and not these 1,000 people. That is more important, that you are making difference to me, that one person.
That makes difference to you, not
Yes.
to 1,000 people, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
correct.
might impact those 1,000 people, but that is most important to me.
It will just impact, but it makes difference in you.
Yes.
And if people says that something is wrong, let them feel about the wrong thing.
Yes.
We always should feel good, right?
Yes, sir.
And at least they have time to say something wrong about you.
Yes.
That's again a good thing.
Yes. I can learn from that. If they say she doesn't know anything or she's average or anything they might say, I can get inspired from them and I
Yes.
can learn new.
So you mean to say you will take positive even if somebody says no, she's talking.
Yes.
We should not feel anything bad, right?
Yes, sir.
To go ahead, to grow in life, which I learned, and this is guidance to you also. Never stop yourself just on the basis of what others are thinking, what others have perception about you,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
Everybody has their different way to express.
Yes.
Some people doesn't have any work, so they do this work of saying wrong thing about you.
Yes.
That's all okay, right?
Yes.
If you have time to say good things, talk good.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Rutuja, I really like talking to you on the Java, then electronics, and many more things. I am really happy. You was giving answers like pro, good, and hope you also enjoyed this, right?
Yes, sir.
And as you said, it will make difference in you.
Yes.
Whether it impacts others or not doesn't matter.
Yes.
I am also echoing the same thing. Okay, so guys, those who are hearing this interview, try to understand she's fresher from electronics background. She can answer everything, you also can answer. It just requires preparation. Try and understand. I asked her questions on electronics also. She was able to convince me there as well. She spent her 4 years over there. Doesn't mean that she forgot everything. Nothing like that, right?
Yes, sir.
So you enjoyed that questions also?
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. So Rutuja, thank you, and hope you'll be meeting next time again.
Yes, sir.
With more and more preparations, more questions in depth, okay, and at the expert level. And when you will be reaching to some organizations, you will be again coming to me.
Yes, sir.
And
Maybe.
yeah, so we'll meet again once you get placed, okay?
Yes, sir.
And then we'll talk again about the industry, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.